Runner-up finish for Red Oaks. Bryn Canals here at the Hawkeye 10 tournament today. Bryn, there's a lot of good golfers in this conference. To finish second, what are the thoughts and feelings on the day?
It was really good. I was hitting pretty good pitch missiles, and my putts were pretty good. Usually those are a little off, but it was good overall.
It kind of take us through your day. Card in 87 that ends up tying and forcing the playoff. I mean, what were you doing well? What was kind of the approach you had coming in?
My drives were well. Chips were pretty good. These greens are really small, so getting it on there, like with the chip, was the best.
I know the playoff didn't go the way you wanted it to. Is there anything you can learn or take away from that, though, that'll help you going forward?
Maybe just relax more. Maybe not be so tense.
Yeah, with that, like, how nerve-wracking is it going into that situation where, I mean, it's kind of like a 1v1 and everybody's watching? I mean, I imagine there's a lot of nerves there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wasn't too nervous, but once I hit it straight into the out of bounds, it got a little more nerve-wracking.
Overall, though, a really good day of golf for you. As we get into the postseason, how do you try to build off this?
I'm going to just try to stick to what I was doing today and try to build with like chips and just keeping it in the fairway.
Well, hey, Bryn, awesome job today.
Thank you.
Shenandoah Sarah Pickens, the Hawkeye 10 conference champion. Sarah, how does that sound? How does that feel?
Feels really good, especially being like a freshman. It's the first like big major tournament that I've been in, and be able to get first gives me a lot of confidence going into like regionals and things like that.
Take us through your day, you know, an 87 on this course, you know, what worked, what didn't work, I guess kind of evaluate your day.
I had a 41 on the front. My irons were working really well. Back, shot a 46, which wasn't as great. I mean, the wind kind of picked up. That was a little bit of an effect. I had birdie out there, a lot of pars today, which helped a lot.
I know Coach Soderberg told me that, you know, the end of regulation play, I think you had a couple of doubles that you know, created that. How important was it for you to just shake those off going into that playoff?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I knew that my putting may not have been the best on the last couple of holes, but I was able to kind of pick back up when we got to the playoff, and I hit a good drive, so I knew I was set up pretty good.
Talk about the playoff. I know, you know, Bryn didn't have the round she wanted there, but you had a good drive, and I mean that ultimately was key. How were you feeling going into that playoff?
I was pretty nervous. I mean, I knew that I would have to play really good in the playoff. Bryn's a really good player, so I knew it was going to be tough. And I hit a good drive, and so I knew I had a good second shot set up. So I was pretty calm after I hit my drive.
To win this as a freshman, what does this do for the confidence going forward?
It gives me a lot of confidence. I'm a lot more confident in regionals now, like just knowing that I can compete with older girls. I might not be able to like hit it as far as them by any means, but I know that my game is good where it's at right now.
Well, Sarah, congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. I mean, 3 conference titles in a row, and every stroke mattered today. Thoughts and takeaways on what you saw from the girls today?
Well, you know, I really haven't had a chance to look down through the scores and everything yet, but obviously happy with the outcome and excited for the girls and the way they carried themselves on the course and the integrity they have in the game. It was a struggle all day long, you know, up and down. You had some kids that we thought we were going to come in with some better scores than did, and then somebody else stepped up. So that seems to be the nature of the game and how it's been for us this year. We've had some different people step into the scoring avenue almost every time out. So kudos to the girls, and I think that speaks highly of how competitive they want to be.
Yeah, how important is that? I know, like, looking at your guys' scores, maybe not that one super low score, but not, you know, a super high score either. How big was that depth today?
Well, you know, one thing we always try to look for is some consistency in our scoring, and Belle we knew was going to lead us, and Emma's Rose has been just creeping up and playing real steady the last several meets, so anticipated she'd be okay as well. 3
in a row now. I mean, what does that mean for this program?
Oh, it's exciting for them, and this is a tough conference when it comes to golf. We had some close scores today, and it's hard enough to go 2 in a row, let alone 3.
Coach, congrats.
Thank you very much.